Welcome to day 182 of our DeSo journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother Brian. And we're still seeing some news trickle out, nothing huge. I think we're all still kind of anticipating the new front end and the upcoming referral program. But as we wait, like I said, there's some things that are trickling out. Yesterday, Nader was on Yahoo Finance. He was interviewed live on a TV, on a video that's on the Yahoo Finance website. It was a really good video. I think it was probably about 7 minutes or so long. And he answered some questions, some concerns that people have had. And it was just great to see him for the first time live on video talking about BitClout, or DeSo, I guess I should say.
Yeah, and I think his authenticity kind of shined through. It was the first time we got to really see him and hear from him and hear him explain DeSo. And although we all kind of figured that he was diamond hands, and we could have looked up his videos from the past and seen that he was a super smart guy that was really ahead of the curve. I think that this video kind of gave us all the opportunity to kind of see into, I guess, like the background of DeSo. And it was an awesome video. I think that Yahoo did a great job. I think that he did a perfect job in explaining what decentralized social media is about. And I'm looking forward to seeing him on other television shows, maybe CNBC or something in the future.
Yeah, and I think he's kind of teasing a town hall of some sort. I don't know if that's going to be through Clubhouse or maybe Chime In or another service like that. He did make an appearance on Nacho Average, which is really cool. I wish I was there for that.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to be able to hear from him on a regular basis and kind of hear what he's thinking and what his priorities are, what he thinks is going to be coming onto DeSo next. So I'm excited. I think that's big.
Yeah, and in other news, Paul Burke, he's the developer of the BitClout Plus extension for Chrome. And he's added the ability to transfer and burn NFTs on that plugin.
Yeah, so when we first heard about the transferring and burning on NFTs, it rolled out like last week, but it didn't roll out to the BitClout.com node, the main node example. I think they might have done this just so that other nodes can kind of maybe spruce themselves up and kind of have something that BitClout.com doesn't. And it's available now for third-party developers. Paul Burke, he is implementing it on BitClout Plus on Google Chrome's as a Google Chrome extension. And there's a few things that he points out, and thanks to him for posting about this earlier today. Every time an NFT is transferred to a user, it's going to be pending. And the user that has it transferred to them is going to have three options. They can accept it and it goes in their account. It's no longer pending. They can return it, which basically just transfers it back to the original owner, or they can burn it. And when it's burned, when an NFT is burned, whether it's done by the person receiving it or the person that minted it, it's going to have the serial number wiped clean of the DeSo blockchain. So that serial number will be gone. But the post will still be there. The post will still exist, but it will never be able to be minted into an NFT again.
It's really interesting to see how how artists are going to use this, because now, there's always the idea that instead of selling your NFTs, you could give them away to your coin holders. Like if you own over, 0.1 of Krasenstein coin, you'll get every NFT we mint from here on out. Or, there's so many different ways that artists are going to be able to use the coin wall in order to kind of give out their NFTs and profit that way instead of through direct sales of NFTs. And then maybe they could have, the coin holder royalties to bring more money into themselves and into their coin. So this is something where other NFT platforms can't even touch because they don't have the native cryptocurrency and they don't have the creator coin like BitClout or like DeSo does. So it's going to be interesting to see how people use this. I also expect this to come to NFT nodes soon. you'd imagine that, if it's possible, it should be coming to like nodes like Polygram and Supernova and all the other nodes. Hopefully the node we're working on, NFTZ, hopefully we'll be able to have that soon as well. We still had to release it, but hopefully that's something that will be released upon the release of NFTZ. But it's interesting.
I want to touch on the burning, and Paul Burke actually brought this up in a post this morning. I think there's so many great use cases for burning other than the traditional sense that you see on other platforms like OpenSea and Rarible. Of course, you're going to burn an NFT that you screw up. Maybe you minted it incorrectly, you screwed up the art, or you screwed up the post, and you just want to burn it and get rid of it so it's not in your account anymore. But also, now that we have utility NFTs, and utility NFTs are a bigger thing on BitClout than they are on other platforms for obvious reasons, you're going to be able to kind of offer NFTs that are single use. So if you want to present an NFT, hey, you buy this NFT and you get access to this one-time Zoom call that we do. Once that Zoom call takes place, you can have them transfer it back and it can be burned, or the buyer can burn it. It can't be, it shouldn't be sold. So I think there's going to be use cases for this that we're going to see that haven't really been thought through yet.
I don't know. I mean, that's that important to burn something like that, but like you said,
yeah, maybe that was a bad example, but
it was a bad example.
But that is an example of kind of what you can do with burning other than just screw up.
Yeah. So other news. There's something else. What am I forgetting?
Yeah, Oltion. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oltion. That user got a tattoo, and it is the first known DeSo tattoo, and it's right on his shoulder, and it says DeSo OG, original gangster. So that was awesome. I mean, it's in a really prominent spot, so that's kind of cool too. I'm sure he's going to get a lot of questions about what DeSo is. We wanted to have him on the show, but he was going to work this morning and he couldn't make it. It would have been cool to check that tattoo out live, but he posted some pictures. We reclouded it and checked that out as well.
That's awesome. Yeah, I saw that. But the real OGs are the ones who have the BitClout tattoos, because nobody's ever going to get a BitClout tattoo again. I actually looked at, as soon as I heard about DeSo, I looked at the Florida license plate to see if DeSo was available, but it's taken. So unfortunately, I can't get a DeSo license plate. But maybe DeSo OG, maybe that's something that's possible.
Yeah, it is funny. Like Clay and Wendy and Mark Bentley, they all have that actual OG tattoo. It shows that they
I mean, nobody really wants a BitClout tattoo anymore because it's now DeSo, but that they're the true OGs because they have a BitClout tattoo.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, maybe people will want them just so they can be seen as an OG.
That's true.
And for those who don't know, OG stands for original gangster. So like one of the original people on the platform.
So that means he's a gangster though?
Gangster in the sense that he's awesome at BitClout or DeSo. Okay.
All right. Well, I think that's all we have as far as news goes today. I can't think of anything else. But the platform's been active and it's good to see.
Yeah, we've definitely seen a lot more activity, a lot more users. The daily actives are still going up. So happy to see it.
Yeah, awesome news all around. And we will talk to you tomorrow on DeSo Day 183.